Round one of the Farmers Insurance Open from beautiful Torrey Pines in San Diego, California. Players will split the north and south courses in the first 2 rounds, with the final 2 rounds being played on the much tougher south course. We begin with the Southern California native Max Homa seeking his 2nd career win at the Farmers Insurance Open, won in 2023. Here on the south course, par 4 5th, looking to save par. Missed it. All right, not looking to save bogey. This is a gimme, you got to have it. No, brutal. Double bogeys the hole, moves to 6 over, but he bounces back on the very next hole. 3rd shot on the par 5 6th. This is how you get up and down. Just shy of the greenside bunker. And Homa. Eagle. How about that? A double bogey to an eagle. That was his lone bright spot of the round. 5 over 77 in round 1. He'll look to bounce back on the north course on Thursday. Hideki Matsuyama also playing the south course. Birdie putt on 4. Got it. Moves to 2 under. That was 3rd shot on the par 5 9th. Snuggles it up nice and close. Put a snuggie on it. Back-to-back birdies for Matsuyama, one of 9 major championship winners in the field. 4 under 68 round 1. He's tied for 18th, seeking his 2nd win this season. Won the Century earlier this season. Ludvig Åberg seeking his 1st win since the 2023 RSM Classic. Here on 17 for eagle. Buries it. Moves to 6 under. Little wave. Hi, it's me. Making the turn at the par 4 first. Approach shot from the fairway. He's dialed in. Plops it on the green. He'd make the birdie putt there and moves to 7 under. Locked in. Now in 7. 2nd shot. Slowly rolls out. Oh, yeah. That's nice. He'd make the birdie putt there, moves to 8 under. The Swede playing sweet. How about one more birdie for good measure? Putting with precision. Sinks it, moves to 9 under. Atop the leaderboard with a 2-shot lead, his lowest opening round in his young PGA Tour career. Ludvig Åberg carding a 9 under 63, and he is the favorite following round 1 at plus 175, but he does have some company. 16 players within 4 shots of the lead going to round 2 on Thursday. And for more, welcome in Sportsline data scientist and host of the First Cut podcast, Rick Gehman. Ludvig Åberg was locked in on the north course, cards at 9 under 63 in round 1, including an eagle on 17, a near eagle on 5. Rick, what'd you see from the 25-year-old Swede in the opening round?
He's at it again, Hakeem. You know, there's a reason that he was the pre-tournament favorite. There's a reason that when you look at Torrey Pines and you see how long and narrow it is, and you look at the way that Ludvig drives the golf ball, you get excited about his chances. He's just a special player, and we've seen that since he turned professional about 18, 20 months ago at this point. He's already done things like win on the PGA Tour, like win on the DP World Tour, be on a victorious Ryder Cup team. I mean, these are resume points that guys would trade their careers for right now. And the way that he did it, hot out of the gate with 3 birdies in a row, starting on the 10th hole there, and then making the turn in 30. He even put a bogey on the card, Hakeem, and was still able to post a 63. So he is now going to have to battle the more difficult south course for the rest of the week. But this is just more of the same, more of what we've seen from Ludvig since he turned professional.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. His teammates at Texas Tech called him Ken, like Ken and Barbie. Something also interesting we've seen on the course, his favorite club is a 7-wood, not a common used club on tour. What is it about the 7-wood that Åberg likes and how he uses it to his advantage?
Yeah, some guys have it all, Hakeem. So the 7-wood is a club that is usually in the bag of high handicappers, amateurs, guys who are starting their career on the senior tour, not necessarily guys who are 25 years old and top 10 players in the world. But Ludvig loves the versatility of it. He says that he can hit it high, he can hit it low, he can hit it left to right, right to left. He can manipulate the flight of the golf ball in any direction. And when you have a club like that in your bag, and for him, my goodness, he hits it 260 plus odd yards. I mean, it's a really versatile club at all golf courses. He actually said, Hakeem, this event last year is when he first started putting it in the bag, started testing it. He doesn't use it every single week, but when he does, it's a big weapon for him.
Yeah, he played the north course in round 1, which, as you mentioned, he'll play the much tougher south course over the next 3 rounds. How might that impact him over the next 54 holes as he attempts to stay atop the leaderboard?
From a statistical standpoint, the North course played nearly 2 strokes under par. The South course, which Ludvig is going to take on for the next 3 days, was about a half a shot over par. Now, he was asked about this in his post-round interview, and he basically said, bring it on. He says he likes big boy golf. His words, not mine. So when you get to a golf course that is going to be difficult and even more penal if you miss the fairway, he thinks that that is actually a better spot to separate himself from the rest of the field. And Hakeem, I agree with him. You know, the skill set that he has, it works well at major championships. It works well at difficult golf courses. The fact that he was able to put together one of the best rounds of his career on the easy side of the property is all gravy. And now he's, bearing down on being like, nearly the odds-on favorite to win this golf tournament. It's ridiculous.
16 players within 4 shots of the lead, including the wily vet Zach Johnson and plenty of up-and-comers. Who's a player to watch for in round 2?
Well, Hideki Matsuyama has gotten off to an unbelievable start in 2025, and I don't think you need to look much farther down the board than there, because he played the difficult South course in the opening round, and he got in at 4 under par, and now he gets to take advantage of the easier side of the property. So what I'm looking for out of Hideki is a lot from what we saw at the Century, where he set the 72-hole PGA Tour scoring record. He had a decent Sony Open, and now he has a ton of experience and a lot of great experience around Torrey Pines. If he can go out and post something fairly deep under par, which shouldn't be that difficult, if he beats the field on Thursday, it's a Saturday finish this week, as he did in the opening round, he's going to shoot something like 6 under par, and that would put him right in the mix of the top of this leaderboard. So he's the one guy that I would keep an eye on as he gets an opportunity on the easier side. Yeah, we have a Saturday finish. You know why we can thank a Saturday finish? Hey, we all love it. But there's not a Sunday finish here. We've got the AFC Championship on CBS, so we move up a day forward and we play a final round on Saturday. Hideki Matsuyama looking to make a move on Thursday. Rick Gehman here on CBS Sports HQ recapping round 1. Appreciate it, my friend. For more awesome content, join Rick and his crew on the First Cut podcast. You'll get tournament previews, including DFS picks and analysis. There's not a podcast on the market like this one. If you're not watching it on YouTube or listening to it, why not? The First Cut podcast. Download and follow today.
When you need your sports news all the time,
we've got breaking news to bring to you.
CBS Sports HQ gives you a snapshot of all the sports that matter to you.
Big news coming out of the NFL. A lot of movement in the rankings this week.
With highlights.
What a finish at the final round of play.
And in-depth analysis.
Can they three-peat? Tony Romo joins the conversation.
What can you say about this game?
When you need your sports in a snap,
we're bringing you that breaking news right here on HQ.
Find it on CBS Sports HQ. Streaming free anywhere you are.